Greetings, Rails to Trails fan.
Should I say, my name is David Cook. I'm a board member of the Friends of Boone County Trails. And
my name is Sheryl Tony, and I'm a member of the board Rails to Trails and also the park board in Thorntown.
Can you tell us what the progress is on the Farm Heritage Trail?
Yes, because we were given $700,000 by the state of Indiana, we've been able to acquire and develop a significant portion of the Farm Heritage Rail Trail between Thorntown and Lebanon. Eventually it will extend from Zionsville, the southeast corner of Boone County, up to Lafayette. Between Thorntown and Lebanon right now, we are cleared at, all the way. We have a 25-foot swath on the rail line coming down to just west of the interstate here. About 10 years ago, the county removed the bridge, which is the only void in this historic railroad. I mean, we are missing a portion of the railroad just on the south side of Thorntown. We have purchased a bridge which is sitting, you'll be able to see it today, it's sitting out on the east end of Palmore Manufacturing. We're going to put that bridge up there, probably it'll be installed during the month of May. Our contractor is building the piers. We have to put it on piers so it'll be higher than the original bridge was, so we won't have any issues. I think they've projected we'll have a 22-foot clearance with this new bridge, and 16 is just a recommended. A lot of your interstate bridges are 14.5 feet with clearance, so we'll be 22 feet up in the air. When you're on the trail, you know, the idea is that you won't even notice it. You'll just go right over the bridge.
What's the surface going to be?
Everything will be ADA accessible. Compacted, crushed limestone, all the way to Thorntown. In Thorntown, we have 1.5 miles that's already paved, and then going north out of Thorntown, it will revert to the crushed stone pathway. We want to maintain a little more of the rustic cover going north of Sugar Creek. What else can we tell you? How can we get you excited about this?
Oh, we're already excited. The trail isn't hilly at all, is it?
No, the railroads have a requirement of no more than a 2% grade.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So when anybody hears about a rail trail, they're going to know, first of all, it's not going to be a challenge elevation-wise. Right. It may be 50 or 100 miles long, but you're not going to have to deal with hills. Mm-hmm. So that's really the great thing about designating this as a rail trail, to let people know that it's just, you know, you're not going to have a lot of hills. I think from the user-friendly standpoint, it immediately identifies it as a rail trail. I'll tell you that Sheryl is a master gardener, which is handled through the Purdue Extension, and so their emphasis is education. And so they're able to use this land that we have to help educate the kids, and that's part of a Master Gardener project.
And this is our community gardens. We have the first layer of leaves down, and we'll put down about 4 inches of dirt. And then we have horse manure on top of that, and then we bring in sand and compost, and then we begin to till it all together. And this is where we're going to grow the vegetables for the town. On this side over here, we've applied for grants, and this is where our fruit trees and our flowers for the churches are, and herbs and things like that are on this side. So we hope to grow food for most of the town here. So you're here for the initial beginnings, and soon it'll be growing out of the ground.
You know, Lebanon is really a large community, and there are always people on the Thorntown Trail. Thorntown's a rather small community, 1,500 people.
Is it the Keewasakee?
We call it the Keewasakee Trail.
Oh, Keewasakee.
Yeah, that section of the Farm Heritage Rail Trail we've designated as the Thorntown Keewasakee Trail. And Keewasakee historically is the name attributed to the Indian tribe that was there, and the elementary school claims that as their. And when I went to high school in Thorntown High School, when there was a Thorntown High School, and we were the Thorntown Keewasakees. So I mean,
is that right?
That's why that name is adopted. And there's a historical marker out on 47 that explains the origin of Thorntown and how it used to be an Indian community. You know, one of the great amenities of the Thorntown Keewasakee Trail is we have what's called the Sugar Creek Arts Center right on the trail, where we've had because a business owns a section of the trail there in Thorntown, we had to belt buckle around for 2 blocks, and which really works out because it takes us by the front door of the Sugar Creek Arts Center, which is a great visitor attraction there, right there in Thorntown. It's just 1 block south of Main Street in Thorntown. And then we belt buckled around the next block south, which is around the elevator. So we couldn't stay on the corridor because of the commercial traffic of the elevator and the businesses next to the Arts Center. So, but that Arts Center, if you get an opportunity to stop in there, you will be impressed. You'll think you're in New York City when you go there. Well, I tell you, the Friends of Boone County Trail were 8 or 9 board members, but we've had just lots and lots of support. We have great board members, and we're a hardworking board. But we couldn't do it without all the volunteers and the encouragement and the support from the communities, from the county, from the towns that have been involved, all of that. It's just really been a tremendous community effort, county-wide or even statewide. When we consider the Governor Daniels gave us $700,000 to really put this project together.
Somebody had to promote and get after that.
And we've tried to do that.
Yes.
We've tried to do that.
Yes.
And what about any park benches?
I'm sure that
as the trail comes through town, we do have park benches as it comes through Thorntown.
Our section of the trail, just outside of Lebanon, is really ready now.
Well, I know there's going to be a big group of us doing the night ride coming this into June. Yeah, you have to put your film on slow motion now.